back, okay?
Bye. Timmy, they've been gone a long time.
It'll be okay, Newt. Dad knows what he's doing.
I'm good. Everybody in these man at arms was interesting. No, his daughter. Well, even his daughter was kind of like. His helmet was really cool. I mean, just another cool show. I mean, you had no idea what you're getting to.
But the first Xbox, the only thing I think that really got them going was when they acquired a very particular game company that actually had only made games for the Mac, which was Bungie.
Yeah,
They
Bungie.
bought Bungie. Bungie had
Halo.
literally just demoed some of the technology for Halo, and the game hadn't been fully fleshed out yet, but they just demoed it at Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference, and it was literally within a few days or a week that Microsoft just went in and snatched them. I mean, they saw like, these guys know what they're doing. This looks like a cool game. So they, it was no longer going to be on the Mac. It was, it was made for the Xbox only. And I think that was the first game that Bungie was going to actually release on Windows as well. I think they were planning on making a PC version. So there was no PC version, there was no Mac version. It was exclusive, and that's when
Exclusive. That's when that war started, right?
That
With all the
exclusive stuff really started to matter. Because if
Yep.
anyone who had played Halo, and that was like their first game that they saw on the Xbox, the original Xbox. That one was, to me, Contra and Halo were probably some of the two games that really blew me away. I was like, this is cool. I want to get an Xbox just to play Halo. And it was funny because I remember first hearing about it. Yeah, you can link up 4 Xboxes.
Yeah,
on
I
a
remember
network.
that.
And I remember hearing a sales guy talking about it. I'm like, yeah, well, who's gonna? That's 4 consoles, and you need 4 TVs and 16 controllers. Like, that's no one's gonna do that. Yeah, me and my.
And then you did it.
We totally did it.
Well, that's where all those parties started.
Yeah.
Just land
That's, I mean,
parties.
really, you're right. I mean,
and
it was ridiculous to think that at that time. And what are we all doing? We're all on different TVs, different states, and we're playing together. You know what I mean? It's pretty much what they said it was going to be.
And then Xbox Live, was kind of the first thing where you're paying money, but then you get to basically use their servers to facilitate playing games online with other people.
Yeah.
Like Unreal Championship, I think, was the first game they really had that demonstrated that, and that was that was super cool. There was some other good games on the Xbox. I think it didn't do too bad, and that's when the Xbox 360 came out. I think people were at least paying it close enough attention. Like, let's see what they've got in store, and that they had the Kinect, which eventually came out, and I think that was a response to the Wii.
Yes.
And now everyone just kind of frantically like, oh, well, we can make games that are following what people are doing instead of having the person holding something.
Yeah,
they were going to just try to do it with a camera and some sensors on
sensor bars. Yeah,
this little box.
Oh yeah, and I never played a single game on the original Xbox. I never played a single game on the original the PS1. I never played. My first time on a PlayStation was the PS2. I didn't like the PS3, but I own a PS4 and a Xbox One. and of course the 360. When I got the 360, I liked it, and I love all three of the. I mean, they're all. I mean, I like both companies, and they do the exclusives, like Matt said. They do those exclusives, and you wanna. I got the PS4 just for MLB The Show because I'm a baseball video game player, and before the show, my favorite game was called MVP Baseball 2005, and it was on Nintendo 64. No, GameCube. It was on GameCube, and it was just most fantastic game. And then the MLB The Show hooked me, hook, line, and sinker. Thanks a lot, Sony. And they got me to buy a PS4 because it's fantastic. And I like the system a lot. And I never was a PlayStation guy, but I got it, and I was like, oh, I like this. Controller's a little like it's different because it's smaller, and the buttons are like a little closer together. But I like them both. I pretty much like all the systems we've talked about. Is just like we've said before, you just went with what you wanted to get and got to play all the other stuff with your friends and stuff like that. And overall, I mean,
it used to be based on. We used to look more at like hardware specs. You know, when someone would announce a console coming out, we would like, oh, this one's got a faster processor. And this one's got more. You know, and at the end of the day, nowadays it kind of comes down to we don't really care as much. You know, we care about, is it going to be compatible with my TV? Because that technology changes so fast now. Is it going to work on my TV? And what games is it going to have? Because the exclusive games things has just gotten so out of control. Even if a game is on both systems, there's certain characters, levels, weapons, etc.
Or meta packs you can buy for certain ones,
And I mean, you know, it's sad we don't see more cross-platform stuff. I was excited when Destiny was going to be doing that, and cross-platform play between the Xbox
and the PlayStation.
And PlayStation. There's 4 different consoles they would work on. You know, the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, the PS3, and the PS4. But they then kind of thought, well, what if, you know, one system has a slightly better graphical advantage? That player would technically have an advantage. They kind of shut it down. But, you know, I wouldn't mind, because, you know, you're going to increase the pool of gamers that you're playing with, and you know, you're going to be probably paired up with people that have a better network connection, which always makes for a better gaming experience.
Oh yeah,
if there's no
I know
latency.
Well, I know Xbox One and Xbox 360 now. Like, I think it started with like World of Tanks was one of the first ones where you could play it. 360 can play against people on the One. And I don't know if that's I think that was like pretty much like the first one I know of. Yeah, it's the only one I know, because Brian, PlayStation doesn't have anything like that, right? Where you can't play any. The PS3 and PS4 can't.
No, but I don't do multiplayer, so I don't know.
I think World of Tanks was the first one, and I think it's awesome that you can do that. I mean, there's always going to be unfair advantages, like you said, network speed. Certain games that people have Xbox, you're just gonna have to deal with it. You know what I mean? Really, really good gamers though, they're gonna figure it out. Somebody on an Xbox 360 could kick somebody's butt on the Xbox One because they're good and they know what they're doing. I just think it's cool that the option is out there now, where they're talking about it, and actually somebody has actually did it, especially with like a free game like World of Tanks, able to do it, and it works pretty good.
And sadly, a lot of the time, I don't even use my PS4 for gaming. I use it for streaming, just for watching like Netflix.
I mean, and that's
that's the interesting thing. What's going on with these game consoles now is, you know, they jack the price up because the thing is capable of doing so much. I've never even put a Blu-ray in my Xbox One. I don't want a Blu-ray player. I had to get it. I probably paid extra. You know, some of the portion of the cost was the fact that it had a Blu-ray player. It's also a DVR. I don't want a DVR, but I'm forced to buy it. You know, I want to get back to where the money we're spending
is just on video games.
It's just a video game console. If I want that other stuff, I'll buy it. You know what? I'll buy it from you. That's fine. But
I mean, look, everything comes with it now. No, like TVs all come with that stuff where you can have the
smart TVs.
The smart TVs.
Smart TV. They're all horrible. All the features that they're adding on, they're poorly done. just so they can say that it has that feature. Oh, well, it has Netflix. The menu system is horrible to even get to it. I'd still rather use something like my Xbox or my Apple TV, even though the TV can do it.
Oh, except one thing, folks. We love that those smart TVs have YouTube where you can watch It's Action Time. So you
That's
just keep
right.
on. You just keep right
That's
on
one
doing
exception.
that. I just wanted to point that out, Matt.
I think we should strike an exclusive deal with Samsung or something like that, LG and their
Our
TV. Not
friends.
just having a YouTube app in the smart TV, but it's Action Time.
But it's got to be like one of us going, It's Action Time. Start the app.
And then they can have us in commercials,
Yeah. Who wouldn't
Give
want
us
to
some
look at
free
us?
TVs,
Wonderful.
We will test out your products for you.
Yes.
We'll record a show on them if you put a camera on the TV for
That's
us.
right.
We'll try anything out that you want. You can fly us anywhere
I
you
will
want.
go
We'll
to
do
their
it anywhere.
headquarters and try out their TVs.
Hey, take us out to a beach in Maui. We'll
That's
sit
right.
right out on the beachfront, and we'll do a
We'll
It's
just watch
Action
TV.
Time with
So anyway.
with
Anyways, tangents are fun.